I'm Travis Ray. For the past few months, I've been working as a Fulbright English teaching assistant in Aro, La Rioja, Spain. I wanted to share what my experience has been like and hopefully encourage anyone who's interested to apply. My home state, Kentucky, like so much of the South, has this mythos surrounding it. People think of barefoot hillbillies and moonshine. In 2018, when I studied abroad in Spain, I was surprised to find out that even in Spain, people have preconceived notions about Kentucky. So when I left Kentucky this January, I was excited to show Spain more about the place I'm proud to call home. As an integral part of teaching my students about Kentucky, I wanted them to have the chance to hear from Kentuckians other than myself. So, in February, I set up a pen pal program between my school in Aro and my old high school in Kentucky. As I read my students' letters looking to correct grammar, I myself learned lessons in kindness. One of my students wrote to his pen pal, "If you ever visit Spain, you can come stay at my house." It put any southern hospitality I had ever seen to shame. And Spain's kindness and hospitality didn't stop there. Later in February, a teacher I work with invited me on a walk with him and some other teachers. We hiked through the vineyards surrounding Aro, where they taught me more about the area and showed me some unique landmarks. After that first walk, we would meet up every few weeks for more adventures. The best one was our mid-April excursion. Aitor, an art teacher at my host institution, suggested a route, and off we went. In the midst of hunting for orchids, which we did eventually find, Aitor took us on an impromptu detour. Before I knew it, I was following him through some bushes and into what I thought was a cave, but was actually an old, out-of-use wine cellar in the middle of a vineyard. He didn't say when it was last in use, but to me, it felt like stepping into history. Aside from inviting me on their regular excursions, in late April they also invited me to a surprise going away party for another teacher. Of course, I jumped at the opportunity. I arrived at the bar at 2:30, and after 30 minutes or so, Jose, the guest of honor, arrived. We gave him his gift, a jersey from Aro's football team, and then came the food. We all chatted over platters of cheese, chorizo, camarones, champiñones, and of course, Aro's famous wine. Hours of conversation passed in what felt like minutes, and by the time I got home, it was nearly 11 o'clock. From the food to the new Spanish slang I learned to all the shared laughs, it was an unforgettable time, like all of my Fulbright experience. In the end, I'm incredibly grateful that I, a boy from small town Kentucky, had the chance to teach kids not only about English, but also about my home. Hopefully, now when these kids think of Kentucky, they'll think of more than just fried chicken. And likewise, when I think of Spain, I'll think of so much more than bullfighting and flamenco. I'll think of the kindness of my co-teachers and students, hikes through Aro's vineyards, and laughs shared over pinchos and wine.